A 35-year-old mom says her husband thinks she's not doing enough.
I, 35F, am overwhelmed by my husband's 35M expectations. We have been married for 6 years and have moved across the country twice in this time for his career. I am a full time stay at home mom to two toddlers. Over the past year, my husband has insisted that I need to get a job, even though we do not need the income. We max out retirement contributions each year, have investments, and maintain significant savings. After a lot of difficulty finding something that would work with his schedule and our children, I finally found a remote job with flexible hours. I currently work a consulting job about 15 hours per week.
So up to this point, here's what we've learned. This lady has been taking care of two toddlers full time, managing the house and supporting her husband's career, even moving across the country twice for his job. Despite all of that, her husband doesn't seem to view what she's already doing as enough. He wanted her to get what he considers a real job, so she compromised and found a flexible consulting job that she could do from home. Honestly, the husband action seems a bit weird to me. Let's see what happens next.
To make it work, I also hire a sitter for a small portion of that time, about 6 hours per week, though it isn't nearly enough to fully cover my work hours. Even with this setup, I find it extremely stressful to work while caring for two toddlers. I am constantly interrupted, often having to stop what I'm doing dozens of times a day, which makes it very difficult to focus or complete tasks efficiently. Now he wants me to increase my hours to 20 per week. At the same time, he dismisses the work I'm already doing because I rely on a sitter. But he wants me to hire a sitter so I can reach 20 hours. I assume he would discount this increased effort as well. This leaves me feeling like no matter how much I do, it is never considered enough. I feel like I am constantly being told I am not trying hard enough or not working hard enough, even though I am doing everything I realistically can within the limits of childcare and our current setup. I would love a resolution. How can we make this work in a way that is realistic and fair for both of us? TLDR, I'm a stay at home mom of two toddlers working a remote job about 15 hours a week, but childcare makes it very difficult to focus. My husband, despite our strong financial situation, wants me to increase to 20 hours and dismisses the effort I'm already putting in. I feel overwhelmed and like my work is never considered enough. What do you think? Am I justified for being angry or not?
Honestly, I'm not even sure what to say here because it seems like your husband doesn't really recognize the amount of work you're already doing at home. From what you've shared, it sounds like he sees a traditional desk job as real work, while taking care of two toddlers, managing the house, and everything else somehow doesn't count the same way. What's even more confusing is that you did what he asked. But now, because you need a sitter for a few hours, he seems to be dismissing the effort you're already putting in and expecting you to work even more. From your perspective, it probably feels like no matter what you do, I think this has become less about those extra 5 hours of work and more about feeling seen and appreciated for everything you're already contributing. It sounds like the two of you need to have an honest conversation where you explain how overwhelmed you're feeling and what your days actually look like. Maybe he doesn't fully understand what juggling two toddlers while trying to work from home is really like. Based only on what you've shared here, I can understand why you're feeling frustrated. It seems like there's a disconnect between how each of you views work and contribution, and that's something the two of you will need to work through together. Subscribe to Am I the Storyteller for such daily story and content.